suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, money, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this in front of the Billy. I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
I don't need to. Where's it?
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, KC.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets up past the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
22 yards.
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air on second down. Dart. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To the air once more is Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Pacheco. Ooh. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And nice work there. Go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a third down and 4. To throw is Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second TD catch of the season.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get forward for a couple. Michael Dana brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a second and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First and 10 at the 46.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. zone read. It's a give to Scatterboo. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Giants.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are back within 4. It is 14-10. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. They go play action with Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be second down. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Carrique. And the Giants are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, it's Scatterboo. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is second and 9.
Let's go. Warriors, 72.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19, 19 Light.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Gano on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He was tackled.
Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
The throw is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
60 Mavericks. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Take go.
Throwing. Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, Dart out to his right. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. They'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 1, second and goal.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Kill. Panther 11. Panther 11.
and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
On the set.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up.
Let's go. Not 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Scatterboo, and no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's to Robinson. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Working across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle with Scatterboo. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The RPO, that one is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 37. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, KC. They'll send Worthy in motion. On 1st down here, it's Smith. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Yellow.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Man in motion is Brown. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down. And goal. Pacheco. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
a run with Scatterbull. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
At the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Play fake, now dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
There's clock out wide on the RPO. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions.
Here's a handoff to Scatterbull. And he'll take this one in. Cam Scatterbull. Touchdown, New York. You know, on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. First down throw, Mahomes. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 14.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up second and 5. Motion man is Rice.
At the 26-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, New York. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind. And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down throw for Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position to jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
70 Lions. 72. Go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. A short one caught by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go.
dart. Gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Mahomes back. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run.